Hey, endmusers, what is going on? Today, we've got to talk about No Man's Sky. I didn't even realize it, but apparently this weekend, Mr. Sean Murray decided to start the emoji tweets again. It seems like we just got an update, but which was Voyagers. But the more I thought about it, it has been a bit. I don't know for sure how long it's been, a month or two. But I was just thinking, switch to. I was talking to somebody on our YouTube channel, I believe in the comments. Shout out. I don't remember for sure who it was, but all good. We were talking about there was another Switch update, and I hadn't checked in a little while on the Switch 2. I am still not able to play my cloud save on Switch 2 because it's not on the same version the PS5 is on and the other platforms, which is interesting. I don't know what to do there. I don't know how long we're going to have to wait. But still not able to play that. So I was in thinking about that. I was like, you know what? Maybe it has been a little bit longer because, we waited weeks before we even got, it was three weeks before we even got an update, almost 3 weeks on the Switch consoles. But with that said, we've got a new emoji tweet that went out, I believe, on Saturday from Sean Murray, which is a door. Of course, there's been plenty of speculation. I've been trying to catch up, just realizing that he tweeted this out today. And, of course, Gathalion on there replied to him right away. And it looks like he actually Sean retweeted Gathalion on here. And then where is this? Okay, this is going back. So then, classic style, we've got the retweet or the quoted tweet with multiple of the emoji, then retweeting himself. So, if it's like previous updates, for those that aren't familiar, typically we will see the update. Today is Tuesday that we're recording this and posting this. Tomorrow on Wednesday typically is when we will see the update pushed out. That's not a guarantee, but of course the speculation is like, what is the door? What does it mean? I've seen a couple, if we go back to this original one here, I heard this in a video from Jason Plays, because of course I had to go check his video out. Shout out to Jason Plays, awesome content creator. Watched him for quite a while. He does plenty of No Man's Sky coverage, but go check him out. But with that said, of course, the doors, people are speculating that maybe this is a Light No Fire announcement or update, news update, and that door is related to Light No Fire, like the doors that's saying Light My Fire. But that one seems like quite a bit of a stretch, but who knows? If we get the news tomorrow, you may already know that it was in fact about Light No Fire. With that said, though, if we keep it on the No Man's Sky side of things, I didn't realize this, but watching Jason Plays, he was saying in past, it's either, which I thought the emoji was related to whatever the update may be about, but in the past he said sometimes he kind of like rhymes an emoji word that rhymes with whatever the update is. So I don't know what it could be. Another crazy speculation, and this I don't think wouldn't be related to whatever the update is or the news is about tomorrow. It would be a crazy stretch. But this person's tweet in reply to one of those from Sean, this is awesome. What if there were portals that connected No Man's Sky with Light No Fire, and these two universes shared fantasy with the futuristic, and these doors connected to each other? Just a thought, but just a heads up if it is just a thought. But anyways, how cool would that be? This is like the craziest speculation stretch ever when Light No Fire finally comes out. But that would be like, okay, Light No Fire is going to be awesome in and of itself, it seems, especially with No Man's Sky being any sort of indication of that, what we can look forward to, Light No Fire. But can you imagine the next level of like game world immersion if somehow something like this were possible, dude, where you actually like went through a portal and you were in the world of Light No Fire? I mean, it's crazy speculation and not likely at all, but it's just fun to think about stuff like that and the possibilities there. Because No Man's Sky at this point and what Hello Games have done, they're just kind of like blowing our minds with every update. It's like, how are they doing this? How is this game? How is this so massive? How can they do this? There's this and this and this. This would be one of the things would be like, what? Can they keep surprising us? But we just keep going further and further with speculation. What it could be about is, again, Jason Plays is speculating. Maybe it's a building update. Maybe with, I think he was saying with the Voyagers update and the Corvettes, maybe it's there's that classic meme again mentioned in other videos about please take our money, keep giving us free updates year after year after year. But maybe it's a building update to advance building or push building forward and also accommodate your Corvettes better than, obviously the world before Corvettes. So that's a possibility. Let us know down below in the comments what you think it could be about. It's just infinite, and it'll likely be, again, very spot on, like Jason Plays said in his video. I watched it today. I think he posted it a few days ago, but right now it's like, what could it be? Who knows? And then when he posts it, it'll be like, oh, that makes complete sense why this update was related to an emoji door emoji. But yeah, it's exciting. Didn't even realize he sent anything out this weekend. And another thing too that they've been talking about is he doesn't usually do it on Fridays. Apparently, Jason mentioned that too. Like Fridays, typically it's like a Sunday, and then we got a few days before the update. But this is a bit before. Now, all this said, it's fun, it's hype, it's speculation. Can't wait. No Man's Sky is fantastic. Hello Games, what a great team. Just update after update. But why can't I play my No Man's Sky cloud save on our Switch 2? Okay, I get it. Switch 1, I feel for all you Switch 1 players. It is pretty old hardware at this point. Not pretty old. I mean, Switch 2 just came out not too long ago, but I just mean it's been pushing the limits for a while. Okay, they're trying to figure it out. Hopefully they figure it out. You kind of understand with Switch 1, but Switch 2, like, what's going on? Like, I go and I download and I'm like, I can't play my save on Switch 2, and it's all good, but it's just like, man, we're already talking about another update and Switch 2 players still aren't on the same version of the game that the other platforms are on. I mean, some sort of word or something about what the plan is there and what's going on. If you go to their Discord, which I like to do periodically, I hadn't done it in a while, but again, did today. And if you search Switch 2 in No Man's Sky's Discord, you can see in here, Nintendo Switch 2 is still on 6.05, all other platforms on 6.06. For the Corvette, we have all the updates that was playing on PC, but on Switch 2, because I saw that we had problems a long time ago. I'm not sure what that's about. Hello, everyone. Can we have the Corvette No Man's Sky on Switch 2? Love that there's a new update this week if the Switch 2 version still hasn't caught up with the rest of the game. Can Switch 2 and Xbox cross-play right now if Switch is on? So that's a no, I believe. That's where I'm at with our Switch 2. It just on and on. People obviously talking about it, trying to figure out what's going on with the Switch 2 updates. And as far as I know, we haven't gotten, I mean, the last update was September 29th on version 6.06. So down below, let us know if there has been any other updates on any other social media or anything like that. But on September 16th is kind of when they pushed out that update, which was a little over a month ago, which again was 3 weeks after the update actually came out, I believe. So yeah, Corvette Expedition. Let's see here. How long has it been that we've waited for? Let's see, we're almost there. So it's been nearly 2 months, right? Yeah, nearly 2 months since an update, which is like nothing. That's not even a season in Fortnite that we're already getting another update potentially. And maybe this is just news on Light No Fire. Who knows? But in past, it's been No Man's Sky updates usually coming out that following Wednesday. Now, when they start supporting 2 games, No Man's Sky, Light No Fire, I wonder how this whole situation is going to pan out when we get these exciting posts about impending update. So that's pretty much the gist of it, guys.